morning to all of you. Indeed, I have some other points to add. Let me start with that of the inquiries that I made with respect to the economic indicators. Early January, on the 7th to be exact, I submitted a letter on behalf of the Democratic Party faction. And in fact, it was soon after the media that itself had indicated it was not getting any information with respect to the economic indicators. And sure enough, I received a response on February 11th, and if you will bear with me, I would like to read the letter for you. And it says as follows: the Department of Economic Policy and Research, DPR, collects and analyzes economic information which is then published. All the data collected by DPR for the economic indicators are generated by, and here it comes, independent external sources. These sources have varied schedules under which their data is compiled and released, which is out of the control of the department. Furthermore, some of the key figures have a delay due to when the data is collected, and an example is given of the turnover tax that is due on the 15th of each month for the month prior to that. And so the letter continues after having given that example, that once the data is collected and analyzed, information is submitted to the Executive Council for approval. Once the indicators are approved, the information is available from the department upon request. Furthermore, the department automatically emails the indicators to 25 various businesses and institutions, including banks, educational institutions, libraries, unions, and other organizations such as the SHTA and the Chamber of Commerce. At no time is the information withheld from the public. If your person wishes to be added to the department's mailing list, the letter says, please provide the relevant information to the Department of Economic Policy and Research. And it has a conclusion. Now, my letter of the 7th says, please provide the economic indicators. Would you conclude that I am interested in getting them? I would think so. Nevertheless, what is important here out of this letter? One, they are available. 25 entities on the island get it. Apparently the media is not on that mailing list. Neither are the members of the Island Council. So there's one point. Secondly, the indicators are generated by external independent sources. Now, the government of St. Martin on a whole has different departments indeed, but one would want to believe that the government of St. Martin is an entity on its own. And so it is a bit disturbing that information which are termed economic indicators, such as wage tax, income tax, profit tax, timeshare tax, car rental tax, room rental tax, vehicle tax, are considered information that is provided by external independent entities. This information is provided and compiled by the government. These are taxes paid to the island government of St. Martin. This information is available. It takes some effort. It requires government giving this issue priority. I want to emphasize why this is important. These indicators, and there are more. Yes, the turnover tax is a very important one. And the turnover tax can be, that information is provided by the federal government, of which the current and a high-level government has representation in Parliament. In fact, they are part of the coalition government. So getting that information should not be that difficult. And if the argument stands as indicated in this letter, yes, you get it. There is a delay factor. Yes, indeed, there is a delay factor, but there isn't a delay factor of 6 months, nor is there a delay factor of 1 year. So turnover tax is important. Then you have others, such as utilities. The usage of water and electricity gives you an indication as to how your economy is developing, the activity within your economy. Another important factor or indicator is the container movement. Here again, we have